it's for real.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. And getting the start for Miami, Chris Paddock. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
In the air to left center. And there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. Paddock making his first start of the year. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015.
Let's go, Sheriff.
Montgomery launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. That is the inning. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're dialed into the show. Liam Hicks getting ready to hit.
The catcher, number 34, Liam.
Ball 1. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-2. That one missed. Got him. And that is that. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-2. Stays alive. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
That's a ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's ball two.
Second inning here. No score. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Brooks Baldwin.
Ball one.
Late on that fastball. There's a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel.
Number 5.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First pitch misses. Just missed. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Javier Sanoja now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And it's even up. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Marlins set down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
A little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So up next, Munetaka Murakami. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Graham Pauley. And takes low for ball 1. Fought off foul. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Yuri Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's out. That's ball 2.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Sosa tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 4th. Still back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out and 1 away. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Teal. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the White Sox,
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that high fastball. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the White Sox,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey.
That one fouled off. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Nope, that's
Just off
Ball
the
two.
outside part of the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Up the middle. The flip. Pretty nice play there.
Got him. That's an out.
Bottom of the fourth. And at the plate for Miami, Liam Hicks. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
up next for the
Timing on
Marlins.
his swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Slap the other way, foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. On the ground, right side, Mydrop. They put the tag on him.
Got
a
it.
sensational double play.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman number 1.
Base is empty after the double play. Connor Norby, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Norby thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run.
Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The flip to the pitcher covering.
Up next
Quick
for the White
recovery
Sox,
from the misplay
seventh
pays
baseman,
off for the out.
47, Brooks Baldwin.
So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Up next is Chicago.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next is the Marlins.
So digging in, Javier Sanoja.
Number 8, Javier.
Grounder might be 2. Over to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Next one off the plate inside. And it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
3. Got him looking for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is White Sox baseball on the show. Back here in Miami. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, all these distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why.
Munetaka Murakami will hit next.
First baseman, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
To third. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next is Chicago. The left fielder, number 25, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Second baseman, Chase.
Go ahead run on base. Chase Mydra now at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
This one in the air center field. Sanoja should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, number 8.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Has grounded out a couple of times. Inside, almost got him. Man at second.
Ball 2.
That one way inside. Here's a 3-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third. He'll score. The White Sox take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Colson Montgomery digs in now.
Nope.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes the throw, but it's offline.
Well done. Drives in the run. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Chris Paddock won't go any further tonight. Now on the bump, Cade Gibson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
2 outs, runner at first. Andrew Benintendi getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Foul ball. Montgomery off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But 2 runs ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one almost got him.
Inside.
On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. The Fish down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right side, hard hit. Murakami takes it himself, 2 away down.
Up next,
Esteury Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Oh, sure, there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Hicks wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Fouled off, he was late. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one in the dirt. 2-2. Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
On the ground, right side. To first, out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Bacher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hayes leading things off and takes a strike. Hayes wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So up next, Brooks Baldwin. And a swing and a miss. Yo, 1 and a foul ball. Bacher, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Sosa in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sanoha drifts towards it, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Gilbert. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Tap foul at the plate. Off
That's
the mark
ball 3.
there. 3-1. And the tying
Ball 4,
run
6 minutes.
is on base. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel. That one found hard the other way. Jackknifes
plate,
out
ball
of the
1.
way. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you...
The tag! See!
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
That one lifted to left. Hill on the move. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Maybe a tad surprised to see the runner test his arm like that. Well, the decision backfired, and we got to see a great highlight out of it.
Back here in Lone Depot Park, ready to begin the 8th. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Hill now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about.
Andrew Nardi will take over here. This is his first appearance of the season. Chase Mydrow will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering way inside, almost got him. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bender getting loose as well. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses, struck him out. The White Sox lead one as they're unable to add to their.
Now
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Sean Newcomb.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away. One out man at first. Yuri Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins. And that gets down into the gap. And a go-ahead run is on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at bat coming up now.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. 2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way.
Nope.
See if they'll walk
Ball
you.
4.
And they're all loaded up. Now here's the Marlins DH, Kyle Stowers. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Lopez scores. Tie game here in the eighth. Down the third baseman, Connor Norton. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. With the damage here. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Miami's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks, the closer of the staff, is throwing. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. That's down. One hops off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
All over that one right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Ruiz settles under this one, brings it in, and that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel. Swing and a miss, strike one. Late swing, fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. And fouled off. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
That's a ball. Yep, that ball went out.
Fouled off down the right side. 2-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. This one in the air right field. Hayes ranging after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down. Conine stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Trying to send this to extra innings. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. The relay throw. Tag. Got him. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Oh, man, so close to a walk-off win. You could hear the anticipation from the crowd, but a clutch defensive execution on the throw to the plate, and a great tag by the catcher to cut down the winning run. Free baseball. Let's go.
On to extra innings. So up now for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. He was late there, strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
Ball one.
And that's outside. Next one misses. Full count now. Munetaka Murakami in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Digging in, Munetaka Murakami. Now it's off his glove as the slider gets away from him. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Heads up base running right there.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 25.
Go-ahead run on base. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The Marlins trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of the 10th.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2, and that's down and away. Next pitch inside. Ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AV going. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at third. And here in extra innings. He walked in. And that will keep things going.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Chase Mydron digs in now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
To the right side. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The run scores from third, and he beats it. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Pete Fairbanks is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. Here's your 1.
And that one almost hit him. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning.
Now,
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Grant Taylor. A chance at his first save of the year. Paulie in the box now, takes strike one. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Tying run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Xavier Edwards.
And he would be the tying run move, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. Strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the Marlins with just one out left.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Down the line, and it's foul. Taylor is just one strike away. Runner at second, 2 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox collect their first win of the season.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by.